Oh, good afternoon, my lovely sewing friends. How are you this afternoon? Hope you've had a good morning on this Saturday, lovely sunny day. Let's just join our TikTok friends to us, and then we're going to get on and sew all of this up. This is to go on the back of my Liberty Grandma's Flower quilt. Hold on a minute. 3, 2, 1. Good afternoon, my lovely TikTokers. How are you today? Let's just mirror my view on my screen. And there we go. That's better. So anyway, so yes, I've just been putting my black cotton back together. That needs to go back up on the wall. I've also got the blue one. I don't know where the blue ones come from. I might put that in my little box, maybe. I was kind of thinking I've got to do all this. So we're going to stitch all of this together. And I need to make a bit of space because there's so much stuff everywhere. It got a bit messy. We put that on there. Yeah, got a little doggy bandana that I need to sew. Definitely need to do that. A few little things which can just go in the bin. Sometimes I'm thinking, should I keep it for a particular reason or should I just bin it? It's a very interesting question, isn't it? Right, gonna get my little slippers. Anyway, so Sandra's come back. Hello, Sandra. We're now going to sew this one. This great big long line of fabrics. So what's really exciting is is that Dale coming in? What's really exciting is another quilt's just arrived. Woohoo! Hello, Ladybug. Welcome to you this afternoon. Yes, another quilt has arrived, and so I was going to go into the other room first, and then we're going to go and look at the quilt that's arrived, but I thought, really? I should be sewing this first, and then we'll go and look at that quilt that's arrived. And I know who it's from. It is from my good friend, Kristen Hubert, from Scrap Fabric Love. It is her quilt. And so I'm so excited to have us at our quilt show, which is 2 weeks today. It's on the 5th and 6th of September at the Brighton Racecourse. So if you are able to come on to our show and support us, please do, because there's going to be some incredible exhibitors there. And if you just want to support the show, you still want to buy a ticket, then that would definitely support the show. Thank you so much. Anyway, so I've got my tea ready. I've got my juice ready. I've got my fan ready for this afternoon. So I'm probably going to stay until maybe about 5:30, something like that. It's got a few little videos that I need to do. Here comes Jessica. And there's Lisa as well. Welcome to you. Anyway, so let's get this stitched. Now, if you remember when we were working on it earlier, there is like 3 great big long lines of it, isn't there? Now, I think with this one, I don't mind again about the selvage edge being in it because it does give what the fabric is called, and I will show you what it is called. Let me just put that one there. Put that one there. Right. Ha 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 ha. So there is a lot of it. This one is Liberty Wildflower Poppy, the Riviera collection. That's what it's called. Yes, if you're just joining me now, you want to say hello, please do. If you want to let me know where you are from, what time of day it is, where you are. It is 2:45 here on the south coast of the UK. I don't usually live stream during the day. I usually do it in the evening, but I've got quite a lot to do to get prepped for the quilt show and lots of other things as well, which kind of needs sorting out. So let me just try and find the end. Where is the end? Oh, I'm not actually on it. There we go. Don't want to be rolling on my fabric now, do I? Hello, Lisa, all the way from Florida, the wonderful sunny state of Florida. Absolutely love Florida, Lisa. I've been there a couple of times, like all good Brits do. We've been there a few times. It was an amazing Christmas shop there, I remember we went to, and I wasn't doing sewing when I went to Florida, so I very much would love to come back into Florida to go to any fabric shops you've got, and also if you have any quilt shows. Do they have any quilt shows in Florida? I mean, I know there's ones in like different states, but anyway, welcome. And if you haven't followed me before, then please do. There are a few quilt shows. Wow, I'm gonna have to look that up because I would definitely, because actually, do you know what, Florida for us is not too bad a flight. It's like only like about 6 hours, I think. It's not too bad, whereas obviously, you go like to, I really would love to go to Houston and love to go to Paducah and what's the other one, and so yeah. No, do you sew, Lisa? Do you do anything like sewing or crafting or anything like that? So we have got our very first quilt show in 2 weeks' time. 2 weeks today, we will be in full pelt of our quilt show. I mean, my goodness me, it's come around so fast. We've literally been planning it since May last year, and it's going to be epic. It's going to be epic. So I'm just going to sew these two together. This is going to be quite a 6 hour, yes, make the trio across the pond. Oh, you do, sew and quilt, amazing. Oh, so if you haven't followed me before, Lisa, please do. And if you haven't met me, my name is Rachel, and I'm the CEO and founder of the So Happy Quilters Association. Our membership is completely free. You can go, even though you're in America, we have a lot of American, Canadian friends. You can go to our website, click on the join button, and sign up for it. We have newsletters that go out. We do completely free Zoom sewing days, and we do them into the evening as well, so that our American friends can join us. So yeah, I would definitely love to get out to Florida then for thank you so much for sending me a heart. Thank you. I very much would love to get out to Florida to a quilt show. I mean, that could be a possibility actually. I mean, do they have? Is there any like a really, really big one? Any like one that you'd recommend? That's what I want to know. From one quilter to another. So I am currently sewing the backing for my Liberty Grandma's Flower quilts, which I showed you earlier. So the Bridgerton quilt is now ready to go off to the long armers. And this one is nearly ready as well once I stitch that all together. And yeah, so we'll go and measure it. I'll go and get that quilt out. We're going to lay it on top to make sure it actually fits it, which it should do. It should do. If I didn't roll on the fabric. That is not a good thing to be rolling on my fabric. But I've left the selvage edge right through the middle. I mean, I know that some people wouldn't do that, but I'm doing it because I like to see, you know, the name, the make of the fabric, the name of it as well. Because obviously, you know, Liberty have a lot of different names for their fabric. And it's nice to know, okay, that was a wildflower poppy. And so, I mean, talking of Poppy, I've actually got my very good friend Poppy, who is turning 60 in October. And I've got to think about what I'm going to make for her, actually. I mean, I could very much make her one of my scrap crazy patchwork handbags. I mean, I think she might like one of that. I mean, there was something else I was thinking of making, which is using like jelly rolls, and actually we can use the violin stuff to make it with. And I think it's like something like a Camden bag. Have you heard about one of those? So it's like one of those. So maybe I need to have a think about that, actually. I need to have a think about her present. Anyway, so what did I do when I went indoors? So obviously I was live streaming this morning, finished at 1 o'clock. I went in and did a few emails, had my dinner, had a few chats with my husband about one thing and another, and then approved the newsletter to be sent out. So if you're one of our members and you've signed up for that, you will get your newsletter. Well, they have actually just gone out, but so they're all about the quilt show. So I think there's going to be one more about the quilt show. We're going to be, because we're nearly on the 10-day countdown, so we're actually on 14 days today. But yeah. So what else are we going to do this afternoon? Well, I obviously want to get this finished, done and dusted. Obviously, I want to open the box. Hello, Sangeeta. Welcome to you. Hello, Vicky. Hello, Cooking. Hello, Nostalgia. Hello, Jackie. Jackie with 2 strawberries. I love that. 2 little strawberries. I love a strawberry. Love a strawberry. So yes, if you want to ask any questions, if you've got any sewing related questions, anything about me you want to ask, if you're watching on any of our social media platforms. So if you are over on YouTube or Facebook or anywhere else, you want to ask, then please do. If there's anything about me, about sewing, then just feel free to ask the question. Anyway, I just realised that says the tops. The arrows are going the wrong way, but I don't think that matters. I love your cat. Thank you very much. You love my cat. I have 3 cats, and they are both indoors. They are both indoors. All 3 of them are indoors. Oh, my naughty Jinxie cat ran out in front of the house earlier. The postman came with the cellophane, so that's good. So that is a job that we can do. Whether we'll get to do it this afternoon, I don't know. We might get to do it this evening. Because I got to bundle up those raffle prizes. American Quilt Week. Oh, okay. Let me just put that into my phone then, Lisa. Hold on a minute. obviously I can't, the chats don't get saved on TikTok unless you message it to me. I can't. .com. Oh, do you know what? I think I might have seen that page before. Aha. We'll have a look at that later. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So yeah, so I think we will do, we're going to do the back end. We're going to get started on Louis' handbag. And yes, in February, oh, Daytona Beach, February 2027. Never know, depending on what the dates are. That might be very nice. Hello, Bobs. Hello, Sab. Welcome to you. Yeah, so I have left, as you can see, look, I've left the selvage edge through the middle. I want it through the middle because it says like the pattern of it and all of that. I love that. I love that. So now we're going to do the next one because that is not going to be wide enough for this quilt at all. I mean, I could just double check because we know it's, what did I say it was, 156? No, 200 and... yeah, no, let's just do the other one because I can feel that it is not the right size. And I know obviously we measured it earlier, didn't we? So, right, so the next thing obviously to mention is we have got that Project Linus quilt to do, and I definitely want to get one of my variegated cottons up there. That might be quite nice actually. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, there is like a slightly rainbow-ish one, maybe. Hello, Just Debs, talking to you. Hello, Lauren. So there is a sorry, I'm just thinking. I think I want the selvage edge in it again, don't I? So I need that line, not the other line. Yes, so we might do a rainbow variegated cotton on the Project Linus quilt, which is sitting down there. That's what we're working on this morning. So the jobs are, for this afternoon, to do this backing for my Liberty Grandma's Flower quilt, to open the box that's come with another quilt in it. That's exciting. And then work on Louis' bag, because we can work on his bag because it won't actually take me very long to do the Project Linus quilt. That won't take me long at all. Yeah, which we can do tonight. And of course, I'm going to be live streaming tomorrow morning. Now, obviously, mark this in your diaries because I will only be on in the morning tomorrow because I got a very, very busy afternoon. I got meetings in the evening. I got my my volunteer meeting for my quilt show, and then I've got my suppliers meeting as well, and that's going to go on quite late. So, and of course, Monday I'm off to Essex, so you're going to have to bear without me for a little while until Tuesday. Obviously, we'll put a few little videos up so you can get to watch those. Right. So I have turned this again to make sure that the selvage edge is actually showing in the middle. Hello, Dee Dee. Hello, Hilda. And so obviously when we were looking at this earlier, we were talking about hello, Tiana. You arrived in Wicklow, enjoying meeting up the ladies. Ah, that's amazing. Say hello to them, Tiana. Say hello to them, Tiana, for me. I'd love to meet those ladies in Wicklow. I did go there once, actually. I definitely went there once. Thank you for following me, Dee Dee. Hello, how are you? Are you good? Where are you from? Are you from the UK or are you from another part of this wonderful world? Yeah, so earlier, obviously, we did the bridge. We got the backing ready for the Bridgerton quilt, and this is for the Grandma's Flower one. Now, I would not even like to guess how many. Oh, you're from Middlesbrough. Nice, very, very nice. I would not like to guess how many hexagons were in that quilt. I mean, I'll show you it again in a minute so we can see whether, because I need to see whether this fits, which it does. But yeah, but nice to meet you, Dee Dee. My name is Rachel, if you haven't met me before. And I am the CEO and founder of the So Happy Quilters Association. And we're all about sewing for well-being and just enjoying our process of sewing. And our membership is completely free. So anybody can go and sign up to it if you want to. Just go to our website, shqa.co.uk, and click on the join button. So we've got our very first inaugural quilt show coming up 2 weeks today, which we are all super, super excited about. I think we are there. I think we're there. The goodie bags are ready. That's the most important thing. The raffle prizes are nearly ready. I've just got to make them look like really make them look pretty. And I'm going to put some fabric around them. I might get maybe, I mean, I do have ribbons, but I think fabric would be nice, you know. And then we'll probably put a rosette on them as well. That we could do. So yeah, we're gonna sort that out. That might be a tonight job. We will see. But I've got 2 weeks to sort it out, so it's not a big thing. And so I think the last thing really is getting all the little cards printed for the quilts on display, and then the signs to go around the show. And I think we're there. And yeah, we have got over 100 quilts being displayed at our show, and that is just the ones that are in the Premier Hall. And of course, we've got all the others around the show, like the exhibitor ones. It's going to be really, really exciting. I think my most exciting day is going to be Friday, without a doubt. I mean, the whole show is going to be so exciting. But, you know, when everybody starts setting up, it's going to be wonderful. And everybody starts converging and arriving in Brighton for the show. It's like, woo, here we go, people, here we go. So there's going to be lots of videos. We're going to get lots of stuff up on our social media as well, so you can follow along with it. Yeah, it's going to be great. Going to be great. So I think I'm nearly there on this one. It feels like I'm sewing a dress or something. This is like skirting for a dress. And that's what it feels like. Yes, if you've got any questions you want to ask, then please just ask them. Hello, Lizzie. Oh, here comes Claire. Here comes Claire. Here comes, hey, it's Claire. Oh, our chirpy is going to chirp any minute now. We've got like 2 minutes to the chirpy bird. Oh, this is exciting. We might actually even get to see him. You never know. Right. There we go. So we'll put that quilt back out, the Grandma's Flower one. And I'm trying to beat the clock. Anybody else trying to do it? I got to run. Oh, that's all right. Go and have your breakfast. See you later, Lisa. Thank you for joining and for following me. Right, so I'm going to get a quick sip of my tea, and then we're going to go and I'm going to grab this, and we're going to go and see if it fits that quilt. Look how big it is. It's massive. Let's unplug you. Let's take it. Right, Chirpy is going to chirp any minute now. Here he is. So if you haven't met Chirpy Bird before, he is my cuckoo clock. My bird chirps all day. You called it Budgie Blue. There he is. See you at 4 o'clock, Chirpy. Right, let's go into the other room. I got to turn my... Got to get that quilt back. Let me just turn this around. Right. Okay, so we need to open this. This is a quilt that's arrived for the show. We're going to open that in a minute. And just see if we get your everybody can see. Everybody can see. Right. I don't know why I put it away. I put it away, didn't I? Obviously that was a bit silly because I need it out. We want to make sure this backing definitely fits. So I do not know like how many I do not know how many hexagons. These are a 3/4 of an inch hexagon. I don't really know how many is in it. I wouldn't even like to guess. In all honesty, I wouldn't like to guess. So it is longer one way than it is the other. I think I made it 156 by 200 and something, I think, when I measured it. Right, let's just see. Now there was a tiny bit, wasn't there, that was right, okay, let's see if this fits. I'm hoping that it does, because don't forget we need that 4-inch edge, don't we? Over it. So let's see. Wish me luck, people. Keep your fingers crossed. But it should fit. It should. She says. We were a bit worried about this earlier, weren't we? We changed over the fabric to a different fabric. It's still a Liberty fabric, so it's still got a Liberty backing fabric on it. Okay. I'm going to make sure it's like really wide there, really wide down here, really wide up here. So I know you can't see it, so it looks like I'm not actually doing very much. Hello, Mandy, welcome to you. So I think there's probably more than enough that she needs. Definitely. I don't usually actually prepare this many backs of quilts because I just get a duvet cover. Hello, Daisy and Chicks. Welcome, welcome. I usually just get a duvet cover to back them with because I find that's easier. Right, so you've got one join there. Oh yeah, no, you do need the other join. Okay. So there is actually, or do we need the other join? Oh, we actually don't need the other join. Okay. So we don't, we only need 2. Because there's more than enough. Oh my goodness me. Okay, so we've got to unpick it. We got to unpick it. So that's wide enough there. And that, let me just check down here. That is more than wide enough there. There is more than enough, right? Right, let me go get my unpicker then. So we've got to unpick that whole row. Ah, oh well. Right, I'm back this way. So obviously we did an extra row, didn't we? We did this row, that one, and we don't need that one because look, it's like that much gap. And there's loads at the top and there's loads at the bottom. So yeah, let's just unpick that one then. Never mind. A little bit of a unnecessary bit of stitching, but you know, you get happily carried away. I really did not think it was going to be wide enough. So yeah, let's unpick this. Hello, Kaz, welcome to you. Let's see who's going to join us on this Saturday afternoon. I wonder if I can just pull it. Oh, there you go. I can. Ah. Don't fall. You're now fighting with the quilt because it's falling down. Okay, let's go back round the other side. So that bit, I'm going to put that back on in a minute. So this is fine then. So there's more than enough on this quilt. Hello, Paula. Welcome to you. So if you're just joining now, if you haven't met me before, my name is Rachel. And I'm just trying to back my Liberty fabric quilt. It's all in Grandma's flowers with a white pathway going around it. And I loved making this one actually. I mean, I'm always like a little bit sad it's finished. I'm like, want to go on to another one. So I'm definitely going to get back onto the Patchwork Acrosses one. That one. Obviously, I've got my Somerset quilt to finish it off as well. But first of all, what I'm going to do, hello Gerald, welcome to you, is I just want to stitch that little bit there. This is what, you know, what happens that when you hand stitch something, you know, because you're moving it a lot, you might find just one of the little things will come undone. And that is what is happening. Stitch that in place. Hello Lorraine, how are you? Hope you're good this afternoon. And this lovely Saturday afternoon. So it's very sunny here down the south coast of the UK. I mean, this is the kind of weather that we would like for our show. This would be absolutely perfect. So if we could just stay for 2 weeks, then I'll be ever grateful. There we go. Okay, that's better. I'm happier with that. I'm just going to leave this needle here. Let's put it there. Okay. And I'm hoping it will be good. Okay, so my first job is to fold this up. So this is definitely now ready to go to be long arm. The fabric is ready to go off. I'm taking it on Monday. Nice early start on Monday. What is oh, where are you from? Oh, I'm from Brighton. Dee Dee, I'm from Brighton. I'm from the South Coast. I'm from Brighton. And we are having our very first quilt show in 2 weeks' time at the Brighton Racecourse, the 5th and the 6th of September. And it's 14 years since Brighton's had a quilt show on this scale. And so it's very, very momentous. So if you're able to make it down from Middlesbrough, that would be amazing. Tickets are still discounted on our website if you want to go and get them. It's going to be wonderful. We've got some incredible quilts on display, our charity stands, our suppliers, our cafe, lots and lots of demos to watch and do all day. There's definitely things to keep you busy. So yes, I'm based in Brighton, but obviously the So Happy Quilters Association is based UK wide, and in fact we have got lots of American and Canadian and Australian friends now, members now, and so I live stream most days. Usually I live stream in the evening, and I do. If you see me like looking over there, that's because I've got a second screen where I'm live streaming to YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and all the others. And so usually I'm on in the evening, but I've got quite a lot of stuff to do to catch up ready before the quilt show. So I thought, you know what, I'm out of my sewing room, so let's just live stream during the day for the weekend. Well, today, tomorrow, I'm only on in the morning. Got a few bits and bobs to do tomorrow. So this is one of my this is all completely hand sewn, this quilt. It did take quite a while because I didn't actually like do it in one hit. I'd started it, stopped it, started, stopped it, you know, and they're actually quite small because they're 3/4 of an inch hexagons. So I sewn it into a flower with the white path going round. And my green pathway one is going to be on display at the quilt show. These are all quilts that are going to be at the quilt show. And let's put them there. Yeah, so in a minute I'm going to, hello Whisper, welcome to you. Hello, Thomas, hello Thomas. I'm going to open a box that's come for the show in a minute. It's another quilt. And I think I know which one it is. Hello, Ali. Welcome to you. Right. Okay. There's that one. Now I've got to fold this. This is the backing fabric that we're going to use. It's going to be used for going on the quilt or the long arming. So I don't even actually know much about Vicky. So I'm going up to Essex to take the quilts to be long armed, and I don't really know much about the machine she's got, in all honesty. I mean, I've seen some of the quilting that she's done and some of the long arm quilting that she's done, which is really, really amazing. So yeah, it's going to be very, very exciting. I'm going with Beryl. We're going to have a lovely little day out up to Essex. Lovely little drive. Let's try and straighten this out. There's a lot of fabric here. Yeah, so I definitely prefer backing my quilts with a duvet cover, because you don't have to stitch it all together. You don't have to work out, is it going to be big enough? Because sure enough, it will be big enough. You do a double bed size quilt or a single bed size quilt, then it's going to be big enough. All right. Okay. So how are we going to do this? I don't be too precious about it, because she's going to get it out. She's going to put it on how, where do you take your others to be long-armed? Well, you mean my previous ones, Sandra? So my previous ones went to, I had 3 done last year, and they, or maybe actually 4 done last year. They went up to somewhere up in Northumberland, but she don't do it anymore, so no problem telling her. And then before that, I used to use someone's quite local to me, actually, in a place called Howsham, called Taylor's Long Arm, and Melanie Taylor. She's really, really good, really good. I'm just not using her this time because I want to film it and she doesn't want to be filmed. So, you know, and obviously, you know, I want to be able to turn it into a video. So that's where I would usually have gone to Howsham, which is about half an hour drive from me, you know, not far at all. So yeah, I'd highly recommend her. Where is that? There it is. Right, so we didn't actually need this piece in the end. Hello Rosie, welcome to you. So now I can put this back on. How funny is that? How funny is that? Yeah, so the lawn, I decided that lawn fabric is definitely wider than this one. I put that other one away. You know the one we had out earlier. I just popped that one away when I came out here to come back out to chat to you guys. There we go. Right. Gotta make sure it's flat. They're going to pop it back on to that roll. There we go. That is that. Oh, what is long arm? Okay, interesting question, Dee. So I do talk about it a lot, but obviously I just, you know, those of you people will start watching me. So long armed is where, I'm just going to get to here. I'll show you a quilt actually that has been long armed, and you can see the difference. So if you've got a quilt like that where, you know, because that's Liberty fabric, so I've spent a fair bit of money on the Liberty fabric, and to preserve it, if you had it long armed, it would preserve the fabric completely. And so what it does is a massive machine. It's a big frame. Okay. I wouldn't even be able to get one in here. I mean, this is not big enough. And so then what you do is they roll the backing fabric on, they roll the wadding on, although that doesn't need wadding because it's got something else in it. And then you've got the quilt top, and it goes on these big rollers. And then once it's really tight on the rollers, the machine, which you can choose the pattern, you can choose the pattern, you can obviously choose the cotton, and it basically puts a pattern all the way. Hello, Lynn. It puts the pattern all the way across the quilt. I'll show you one. I'll show you one actually, one that's been long armed, and you can see the difference. Let me find one. Let me see on that one. Hang on, that one's been long armed. I'm trying to find one where you can see it actually. The blue one's the best one. Yeah, the blue one's the best one. Okay. So these are 2 of my other Liberty quilts. This one is going to be on display at our quilt show. And so can you see the pattern? Look, can you see the pattern there? Hopefully you can see that. I mean, the best, I mean, this is a much better example. So this one has been long armed. So it's gone onto a big machine, and you can see the pattern on the front, but you can actually see it much better on the back. I'll show you the back. Hold on. I'm just trying to, there. Right, look. Can you see that? There. So this one has actually got a pattern of like scissors and a sewing machine and cotton. It's really, really actually quite cool, this one. I really do like that one. And so, yeah, so what it does is it definitely, if you're going to use a quilt a lot, you know, you're going to wash it a lot. And if you spent a lot of money on the fabric, I would totally recommend having it long armed, because it puts all this lovely pattern over it. You would never get that on your own sewing machine. You could quilt it through your own sewing machine, but you never, you never get something like that. So you do need to go on a frame, and it also pulls it quite tight, so you get a much better stretch, and it's much flatter. So yeah, so hopefully that helps. Actually, this one is refolding. I'm going after the quilt show. I'm going to be having a little bit of a change around in here because I want to try and like preserve my quilts much better, and they do need to be like rolled really. So we're going to be thinking about what we do over here in like my quilt museum sections, how we can roll them. I think that's what the plan is. But this one is actually going to the quilt show. Oh, good. Yeah, so this one's actually going to the quilt show. So this one's very similar to that one, obviously, where you've got the grandma's flower in the middle, but then I've done an extra row around the edge and then a white and then the green. This was actually a block of the month from Alice Caroline. But I changed all these fabrics around, so it's not actually as per her pattern. I changed it round. I don't know why I did that, but I just do that. Hello, Pamela. Welcome to you. Right, so I'm just going to pop this one away because this one sadly is not going to the quilt show. There's no room. There's no room in the inn for it. Right. Okay. So, dun dun dun. We've got a box has turned up. Let me just, so that's going to the quilt show. That's going to go out Monday. This is a quilt. Woo! Let's see it. Let's see it. I know which one it is actually, but I'm really excited to see it again. I haven't seen it in the flesh anyway. I know over a year. Let's get my scissors. I think that's going to be better. Let's get those. Right. She's put a lot of tape on this one. How'd you do that? Oh, hold on. Oh, okay. There's a bit of a hole in there. Maybe not. Maybe it is there after all. Isn't that bad when you're trying to open a box and sometimes you cannot for your life work out where the hole is, where to undo it? You just see you can try and put it. Oh, that's a funny noise. Ooh. Very nice. Am I going to get this out? Here we go. Oh, I can't wait to see the punch. Oh, I'm so excited. So excited. Ah, put a little letter. Amazing. Right, I will pin that. Right. Anything else in the box? No, nothing else in the box. Right. A little bit of bubble wrap. Ooh. Oh, it's got tissue paper. Lovely. So this is, we need to make a bit of space for this actually. Look at this quilt. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? This is the Kristen Hubert Scrap Fabric Love quilt, which was displayed in our category last year at Festival of Quilts. And right, hold on. Might just come around that side because then I can get rid of a few bits and bobs. I can show you the quilt. So that is going to the show. Hold on, moving your screen. Right, that, I'm going to pin up there. So leave that. This is going Monday. Right, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep her bubble wrap and keep her box, although we'll probably send it back in a new box, but I will keep the bubble wrap, keep the tissue paper. Right. Ooh, look at this one. Look at this one. Really, really lovely. So basically, Scrap Fabric Love, she has a, oh, hello, Jenny. Good morning to everyone. Happy Saturday from Texas. Ah, happy Saturday to you, all the way from Brighton. So yeah, so this is one of the quilts that's going to be on display at our show in 2 weeks' time. 2 weeks today, this will be on display, and this has been made with lots of different people have actually contributed towards this quilt. And then Kristen Hubert, go and check her out on YouTube. She's Scrap Fabric Love. She's put this all together, and so what she does is she runs like a scrappy quilting club that you can get involved in. That's all online, and then every year she has people that send like a block to her, and then she puts it together, and then they display it at quilt shows. Wow. The interesting thing is I've never seen the back of it. Oh, it's very, very pretty. It is very pretty, Jenny, honestly. This is like really, really lovely. I've never seen the back of it. So I saw it last year when it was on display in our category. I never saw the back of it. So this is really, really interesting. I'm really excited about this, honestly. Wow. It's lovely. It's got so many different people's I'm gonna have to ask her like how many people are in it. I suppose we could count it, couldn't we? Look at that. Can you see that? Look at that. Isn't that stunning? It is quite heavy because most of it's denim as well, which is really interesting because considering we're about to make a denim bag, it's just so beautiful. So beautiful. The colours in that. It looks like photos, Dee. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It does look like photos. I suppose she's kind of done that because she's framed it. But actually, if you go over to my YouTube channel and I've actually photos. Yeah, I thought so. I've actually interviewed Kristen from Scrap Fabric Love. So I've got an interview with her on my YouTube channel, and also an interview when we're chatting about this quilt. So, but sadly she couldn't come to our quilt show, so she sent it all the way from Edinburgh. It's come down from Edinburgh. It's just amazing. It really, really is. Oh my goodness me. And I just can't wait. I mean, it's going to be wow. It's incredible. Look at that. Look at that. It's just wonderful. I might actually leave it here for a bit because I'm not coming out here for a while. I'll leave it here so we can show some guys later when I live stream tonight. I don't want to put it away yet. Let's leave it out. Let's appreciate it. It's full glory. So it's got lots of people's names on it as well. Wow. There is a Dee Dee. Dee Dee, there is a Dee Dee there. Look. Dee Dee Hansen. There. That's not you, is it, Dee Dee? Is that you? How fun is that? I don't know if there's any Rachels. Let me just see. Monica, Sharon, Lee, Amy, Phyllis, Elizabeth, Beth. I love it. Yeah, so it is all, that's what they're all about. They are, no, not you. How funny is that? How funny. It is all, says Scrap Club. So look, Scrap Club there. So she's Scrap Fabric Love on YouTube, on everywhere, Insta, everywhere. She's Kristen Hubert is her name. And so yeah, so literally people from all around the world have actually got involved making this, and they send it to her and then she puts it together. I know she's done a few more this year as well, which have been on display at different quilt shows. But I love it. Wow. That's incredible. The last time I saw this was hanging up at the Festival of Quilts. Saw both interviews, love her work, improv quilts. Yes, yeah, exactly. Linz, they're really, yeah, it's really lovely. Wow, beautiful. Jeez, it really is stunning. Really, really, really nice. It's got such a lot of different textures in it. I just want to stand here and just like, stroke it, because it's got like, it's very what's the word? Very tactile. There's lots of different textures to feel, and it's so nice. It's so nice. Wow. Incredible. Incredible work, Kristen and co. Right, let's leave it there. We'll show some more people tonight. Very therapeutic. There you go. It is. It is. I do love feeling fabric. I'm one of those that likes feeling fabric. Anyway, let's go and make Louis' bag. Let's go and make Louis' bag. So I've got my. No, I don't have. I'm actually going to make the bag smaller on this one. I've only got that left of the style wheel. I don't think I've got any more. But I think that'll probably be all right. And then we might do the pockets. We take a bit of wadding with this because we might do the pockets. I'm also going to take my old handbag. That one. Oh, yes, that was bells that you heard. That was bells on my Christmas wreath. Let's go. Hello, Tess. Welcome to you. Let's go and sit down and have some tea. Oh, so my what's it called? so much going on in my head at the moment. You know, we're like 2 weeks off the show and I'm like, woo. Hang on. Cellophane. That's the word. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you. Right. So my cellophane arrived. My cellophane, it did arrive. But I might just have ordered the wrong size because it's a bit short. It's not the long one, but I think we can get away with it because some of the prizes are actually smallish, but the other ones are not. Anyway, so this is what we're going to do. So I'm going to be making yet another bag, but I'm going to be making it out of this little pile of denim. So we're going to do this one in denim. So it's going to be similar to my one. You know the one I made the other night in violin style veil. This is what we're going to sew it in, and it's really, really nice actually. I really love this product, and it's you know, actually something new that I've started using fairly recently. So I think what we're going to do is we'll start stitching the bag for Louis, and then we will maybe do the project lines quilt tonight. We'll see how we go. Okay, now I don't want the bag to be as big as my one. And if you remember, this was the one that I was basing it off before. This is my old handbag, and actually I have ordered that. We've ordered the blues, so the blue's going to go really, really well with it. I did consider cutting this off my bag, and I thought, well, no, you know, let's get him a new one. So that's going to go really, really well with that. But what I want to do, I just want to measure because I don't want it to be as big. I had this discussion with him yesterday and said I don't want it to be as big, so I just need to measure that there. And hello, Olivia, welcome to you. Yes, if you're just joining now, if you've met me before, my name is Rachel, and I am the CEO and founder of the So Happy Quilters Association. We're chatting about our quilt show, which is in 2 weeks' time. Oh my goodness me! I think if we go there, so essentially, what he's got to get in here is all my camera system. So we're going to put my cameras in it. I think that'll be fine. I think the length was okay. Let me just have a little look because I took some little pictures yesterday. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Yeah. Fine. Okay. So the actual length of the bag is absolutely fine. It's just the width, and I think we're going to go from there to there, and then that will come in a bit narrower. So I've just taken that edge off. Okay. So right, let's do this. And I'm going to do it in like a crazy patchwork theme. Right. Think we're going to be doing this, people. We're going to be doing this. Okay, that's what I've got left. So I will do the pocket on the back in the same way. We are going to box the corners off, so it's going to be like that. So it's basically going to be like that. That's what its bag's going to be like. Yeah, and then we box off the corners. So the first thing I need to do is do crazy patchwork all across this. So I've got, now do I change the cotton or do we just go white? I mean, really, we should go blue. We should go blue. I mean, I have got a blue because I think it's blue. I think we need to go blue. Where is that blue gone? Let's see if I can bag it. Where are you, blue? Where are you, blue? Ah, There is the blue. Is that the blue? No, that's a royal blue. That's a dark blue. I mean, the royal blue would actually work quite well, in all honesty. Yeah, okay. Let's change over to the royal blue. Yes, have you got any questions you want to ask if you're just joining now? Then please do ask any sewing-related questions, anything about me, about the So Happy Quilters Association. Happy to answer. Right, so I did get these fat quarters yesterday. Obviously, I'm not going to use all of them. I'm literally going to snip it and then we're going to stitch it because I want to make it quite scrappy. And obviously, this is not scraps. That bit is scraps, but as in that bit is scraps. So let's take the white off, change the bobbin over to the blue. What did we use the blue for recently? I really don't remember. Do not remember. Yes, so I have got the raffle prizes to wrap, which if we get this done today, then, or this afternoon, I should say, and I might wrap the raffle prizes tonight. I might wrap them tomorrow in the morning. Hello, Miss Phoenix. Welcome to you. Are you from Phoenix? I always wonder how people get to choose their TikTok names. Is we had a bit of problem earlier, didn't we, with my machine? But I think she's working all right now. I think there's it's all good. So I'm going to take the white out. Well, I could leave the white in, so the backing is white, but I think we'll do it all in blue. Oh, there is not a lot on there. That would have proper run out. We'll pop that in there. Yeah, so it's very, very sunny down here at the moment on the south coast of the UK. We had like a bit of bad weather the other night, but it seems to have gone away, which is good. And hopefully it's going to stay like that for the next couple of weeks. So it'll be good for our show. Hello, Betty. How are you? I love those flowers that you've got on your TikTok username. Considering that I was a florist for 12 years, obviously I do love flowers. Now, where has that gone? Oh, there we are. Yeah, I really, really love that. I will message her in a minute and say, yeah, I've just opened your quilt and it is lovely. It is very, very beautiful. And obviously after the show, I will be sending it back or keeping it. No, I wouldn't keep it. I'm really, really grateful that I'm being allowed to display these incredible quilts at our show. Oh, you missed it. Oh, don't worry, Sandra. I've left it out in the other room. Do not fret. I've literally left it out across the table. So I'll show you in a bit. So Jenny, do you do sewing over on YouTube? Do you do sewing? What do you like to do? So I'm going to literally cut that. Because we want it all to be denim. And I haven't sewn much with denim in all honesty. Obviously, as you know, I like putting patchwork onto my dresses in which is denim. That's gonna be more than enough. We'll do a little we'll basically do like a pretend that it's scraps because it's kind of not. I don't know what do you think about the lining? What lining are we going to use? I like that one. That's a nice one. Hello, Lindsay. Welcome to you. Yeah, don't worry, Sandra. We'll go and it will stay out there until we go back in later. It'll stay there for a while. So okay, so I've got this. Let's just go for it. Is what I'm thinking. I've got some hearts. I've got some blues. I got this bit. This bit's actually come off my dress. This bit has. When it was like too long. It was way too long. I'm going to chop those bits out. Oh, that is really interesting. Didn't like realise there's so many seams in this one. Well, actually, yeah, because it's a skirt, so I suppose you're going to have lots of like seams, aren't you? Okay, so to do crazy patchwork, you obviously I'm doing it on Violin style feel, but you don't have to. You can just do it on normal wadding. So I'm just going to lay that on there. And then, so I've got to remember, because obviously where you're going to cut the thing through, it should be right. It should be right. Then we're going to get, what should we get? Let's get some of this one. Lay that one. So then you're going to do, how much you think? Yeah, that's right. I'm just trying to work it out. I think that kind needs to go there, right to the edge. Sit. And then this one, I'm going to lay the raw edge to the raw edge, stitch down there, and then flip it back. And that is how you do crazy patchwork. I'm just going to roll this up. Hello, Sharan. Sorry you're late. It's all right, my lovely. That's absolutely fine. I'm not keeping a register. It's fine. I opened a quilt earlier, Sharan. I've got another one that's turned up for the quilt show. It's still, don't worry, it is still in the other room on the table, laid out. So it's going to be staying there for a while. I'm making another bag now. You know, like mine. So very similar to mine. So this is going to be Louis' bag. And he's going to be able to keep this after the show. Very nice. Very nice. Look at that. I'm actually quite liking it in a denim. Interesting. So I'm not just going to put denim in it. I'm going to put obviously blue. So I have got like some blue. What is it called? What is it called? Some blue flowery Liberty fabric. That's what I'm going to put in it. I'm going to put this one in it. But yeah, I'm liking sewing with a sewing wheel. It's quite a good texture. Have you had a good day, Sharan? What have you been up to? Very nice. Look at that. So I'm going to fold that back, trim off the edge. And then we'll get another bit. We'll go for a dark bit on this time. Because I'm kind of thinking, actually, I need to bear in mind, you know where the, oh, you have, yeah. You know where the zip goes through at the front. I need to bear that in mind. I might actually use the gold. Do you remember the gold zip that I had? Oh, just remembered my little board thing was still there. Let me put this back over there where it lives. Remember the gold zips I had? Let me see if I can find it. So there's one of those which is for the zip, the front pocket zip. What happened to the gold zip? Oh, I can see the gold zip. I think the gold would look quite cool with it, actually. I mean, oh, very nice. What do you reckon? So you won't actually see much of the zip because it'll be inside, but you'll just see the gold edge and the gold and that, and then that one's going to be there. I think that'll go quite nicely together. We'll get those out. Hello, Jeanette. Welcome to you. Hope you're good this afternoon. Yeah, so I need to bear that in mind that we're going to be having the zip through. So I think when I get to the top, I'm going to put some of the flowery fabric on that bit. And remember, yeah, because that's going to be quite a lot to cut through when you cut through the zip. So it's going to make those hearts upside down. Does that matter? Don't think it matters. Right, we're going to go, this one's going to go across like that. Yeah, so I need to have a good old tidy up in my sewing room after the quilt show. I've been washing and ironing, inventing ideas. Possessed me to white painting. Yeah, don't know what possessed you either. I was just thinking to myself that I think on this one, I'm going to thoroughly remember that I don't need to have an extra hole because you've got the zip hole. You can put it through the zip. So look at that. That's looking pretty cool, isn't it? That is looking pretty cool. Right. So let's go. So we've done that one. We've done the hearts. We could do another one of that one. Why not? We've done that one. Okay, we've done that one. I'm just going to try and make sure the ones that we've done I don't use again, because there is quite a lot that we could use. I like that one. Probably because it's very similar to my own top. Okay, we'll do this one. Yeah, so this is the bottom of this bit is the bottom of one of my skirts. Yeah. It's looking great, isn't it? Isn't it, Sharon? It's for Louis, Sharon. You're going to meet Louis because Louis is going to be at the show. He's going to be my right-hand person helping me out, which I'm super excited about. Right, so I think I'm just going to go, not going to use as much as that. Where's my scissors? There's my scissors gone. You love denim. It's looking awesome. So do I. I think I like denim because it's quite adaptable and you can embellish it. That's what I love about it. You can embellish it. Right, let's do that way because that could go there. Then I've got that little fold there, which obviously we would do the blanket stitch on. So that would be okay. So I'm going to go that way, just on that bit here. Yeah, so the other quilt that's turned up has come all the way from Edinburgh, and it is stunning. Well, do not worry. Before we finish, we're going to go back and have another look at it. Okay, that's going to go that way. Then I got to fold this in. So you're always putting like a raw edge to raw edge, but then eventually you're going to have a bit where you can't do like a flip and stitch on it. So you have to put a fold in it and then a pin in it, and then that is where I'm going to come back and do a blanket stitch. So I'm just going to snip off this bit there. We don't need that bit. Snippy, snip, snip. Right. Okay. So I want to be, I'm going to be conscious that up here is where the line for the, just trying to find a pen. I think that one would work, wouldn't it? For the line for where the zip's going to go. And what I don't want to do is I don't want to put really thick denim up here because that's going to make it really difficult to sew. So I'm thinking if I put it in line with that, although I'm going to go a bit lower down. So about there. Okay. Right. Okay. Let me get my ruler and measure it. That's not wide enough. Have I got a wider one? Yes, I have indeed. Oh, this is another one of my little purchases when I went to a quilt show in America. It says, I love my quilting friends. Look, it's quite cool, isn't it? I love that one. I sure do. I sure do love my quilting friends. Okay, so if we go, and incidentally, how long is it? Hang on. 10, 11 and a half. Okay, so if we go 2 in would be there. If we go 2 in, that'd be there. If we go 2 in from there, I don't think that's going to be big enough. I think we need to go 1.5 in. Let me just keep my eyes peeled on it right now. I think we'll go 1.5 in, which is there. Okay. And then 1.5 in, which is there. Okay. I think that's going to work. Right. So now obviously I know I'm going to be sewing over the top. I'm going to put a fabric over the top of it, but I want to make sure when I get to here that I know that. Just think, do I snip it now? I might snip it now. Because when we did this the other day, we had a bit of a problem, didn't we? We had a bit of a problem because I had to like peel everything back. So I think that would be enough. I might snip it now. So when we get the fabric there, yeah, okay. And then the gold, isn't the gold look nice? The gold with the denim. I mean, look. I mean, you're not going to see much of the zip. All you're going to see is that, and then that line. You're not really going to see that really, because that's going to be covered inside. So you're just going to see it like that. I think the gold's all right. I like the gold. Okay. Now, there's a tiny bit there. Right. Okay. And what I'm going to do is get my. Where are your? There you are. Okay. Just going to snip. Just checking. There we go. Into there. Make that hole. Just so that obviously when I go over it on the with the fabric, I'll know that's where my hole's going to be from a zip. Because when we did it the other night, it was a bit tricky, wasn't it? It was a bit tricky. Because what I had to do was snip it back. So my thinking is, if I snip it back now, it should be easier to then, yeah. That's the method in my thinking. Singing a happy tune. There we go. Okay. Right. So you've got the hole for the zip. I wear gold trainers with your jeans. Yeah, I think it's nice, isn't it? And Jane says you got to love old denim jeans. I need to make something with them. There you go. This is what you can make, Jenny. Get yourself some violin style veil to make yourself a bag. That's what you can do. There is actually a video from the other night on my YouTube channel with my own handbag, and it will show you making that because it's slightly bigger than this one. Right. Okay. So I'm now going to remember that when I get to there, I need to make sure this is more fabric and not denim. So this is obviously the fabric. I wanted to put this bit in it because I think that bit's quite cute, and that can go there. Because obviously there's going to be a pocket on the front as well. So the pocket's going to cover up a little bit of that. I think he'd like that. The little flowery, a little bit of Liberty flowers. That's what that is. Okay. So I'm going to. So I'm laying the raw edge to the raw edge, and I've got like a bit of flappy bit at the top. So I'll be able to fold that over, which I will show you in a minute. I'm going to stitch down here. Oh, it's a lot. It's going through a lot because it's got that skirt fabric in it. Hello, Mr. Pound Sign. Okay, so that's that one. So I'm going to put a pin in there again, and then we'll come back and do that blanket stitch on it. So I know that's where I've got a blanket stitch. And now we do another bit of denim, and then we'll do a bit of the blue there. So what bit of denim have we not done? We haven't done that one. Did we do that one? No, we have not done this one. That's exciting. Okay, so if we do that bit there, and again we'll have a little fold over. That was a bit of funny noise. What was that? Right. Okay. So I'm going to do, actually at the moment, I'm not, am I going to do that? I might do a little bit because I've got this bit here to fill in. So I could do a little bit there, a little fold. This bit here needs stitching back. I quite like making these bags. They're quite fun. They are quite fun. Okay, so that's going to go on my pile of things that we've done. And now I'm going to get, I want to do another bit of denim there. And then this bit is definitely going to be the flowers because that is where you're going to, I've got to trim through it. So I think we go for this one because that's quite lovely. Nice, a nice little bit of liberty. A little bit, oh, it's bang on the right size as well. Look at that. So we can put that there. I'm going to go the other way. Look how amazing it's looking. Look, can you see that? It's amazing. I'm just like, woo, like this bag. This is going to come out really lovely. Yes, I think I will just go right across. Right, I'll do that for now. It might get changed because you've got a little square there, which I'm going to get a bit of denim on. Hello, Samily. Welcome to you. Hope you're good. Yes, so if you're just joining now, if you haven't met me before, my name is Rachel, and I am just trying to make a bag for my good friend Louis, who's going to be having this at our quilt show to put all of our bits and bobs in it. Probably my snacks. No, I have no idea. Right, we get rid of that bit. So we did get all of our Liberty scraps out, didn't we? So there is a little bit here, that little bit. I need to fill that. What now? Do I fill it with? I think it needs to be another bit denim. I mean, predominantly this is denim, isn't it? So I definitely have got the gap there to cut through. So that is good. That I am happy with. I'm just going to put a pin in it, actually. Stop it coming up. I feel like it's flapping up. Feeling a bit cold now. I might have to go and turn my aircon off. Just like this weather, it's just crazy. So let's see, what should we use? Maybe how about the light bit? Yeah, let's do the light bit because the light's all the way down the back, isn't it? And that could go. So if I do that there, and then we flip, it could be flips over. Then you've got two. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing. She says, and she knows what she's doing. Actually, I'm going to go that way. I'm going to give myself more fabric to work with. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go that way. That's then going to get folded over. That's going to get folded over. So that pin can now come out because we don't need that right now. Now, if you remember on the on my handbag, we had that pocket on the back, didn't we? So I need to work that pocket out. And that was on crazy patchwork denim as well. Okay. So put that there. Yeah, so I'm probably going to stay until about 5:30, maybe 5:30, something like that. And then I'll be back on tonight at 8 o'clock. We're going to see what we're going to do. We might finish off the Project Liners quilt. We can quilt the Project Liners quilt. That'd be exciting. Get that done. And just carry on with Louis' bag, really. Hello, Amika. Welcome to you. It'll be good this afternoon. So I'm going to fold that back, fold that back. There you go. Amazing. I'm so looking forward to like seeing all the quilts together. I think that's one of my biggest excitements as well, seeing them all, because I know what they all look like. I've organised to be at the show, but I obviously haven't seen that all together. So once it's all up and together, it's going to be like, wow, oh my goodness me. It's going to be like an art gallery. It is going to be like an art gallery. You're literally going to be like walking around an art gallery when you come to our quilt show. That's what it's going to be like. Right, there you go. So look, that's it now. So the zip's going to go in there because I've got the hole there. And then, so the bag itself is going to go like that. That's going to be the back. And there's going to be, I'm going to put a pocket on the back. And then the front is also going to have a pocket across here. So that's what we need to do next. Actually, not next. Before we do that, we're going to do the blanket stitch where my pins are. So let me just put my blanket stitch on. Is it that one or is it that one? That's the one. Okay, sip of my tea. Mm. I think we've done lots of progress this week. Obviously, getting the goodie bags done, getting all the rosettes done, getting all the keyring fob done, all the gifts ready. We've done quite a lot this week. I feel quite accomplished this week. That's for sure. Okay, so now I'm going to do this blanket stitch down here, because you really want to do that on crazy patchwork, because otherwise you'd have like a hole there. You don't have to have a hole. Okay. Lovely, lovely. Aha. You can see it better on the back. Look, can you see that? It's nice. And then we're going to get this one done. Oh, there's that one, isn't there? There's two. There's a big long one there coming down to that one. Do, do, do. Right, now I'm going to turn it because the other one is coming down this direction. I can get that pin out. The pin is in the wrong. There we go. It was in the wrong direction. And then we're going to do the other one, which is up here. So there's only one. So there's not as much blanket stitch needed than there was on my bag. I suppose this is a slightly smaller bag. It's slightly smaller. There's our chappy. Chop, 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 chop. Love singing along on my chappy bird. 1, 2. Right. Okay, so look, that is it there. Watching an hour. I don't believe I've been watch an hour. I know, Dee, honestly. I mean, it goes so fast. It really does. I mean, I'm just like, sometimes I could be like live streaming for, like 3 hours. I'm like, how can it be 3 hours? I mean, it's incredible. It's incredible. Right, so that's now the bag done. Before I cut through where the zip is going to be, I'm just going to work out the pocket that goes on the back. That's what we need to do. And then we'll work out about boxing the corners off, and I need to just trim the edges as well. So that's going to go there. Now, on my one, I did actually do the backing on this, didn't I? Whereas the pocket on the front is only done in normal denim, normal wadding, if I remember. So, I mean, I think that is almost bang on. Look at that. That's almost bang on what you need for it. I think I will go for that. And That's all I got left. I'm gonna have to get myself some more style veil because I really enjoyed working with that actually. Yeah, so the pocket. Oh, hang on, no, it's got to be smaller because once you box it, it needs to be a tad smaller. Once you box it off, box those corners off, it's going to go lower. Yeah, of course it is. Right, so lower, lower. Not a lot, only like about an inch. We can't do anything with that. Miles a jacket. Yes, so look, so the pocket's going to go on the back there. So let's do some crazy patchwork on this. Just put that there for the minute. The other thing I want to do is, no, bring it back. I want to do the pocket that's going to go there. Let's get the wadding for that. I wonder if I've got a smaller bit. That is quite big. Got a bit of small bit over here, I think. What is that? Again, you see, I'm just sliding along. I do have I have like a plastic mat thing underneath me, so it is quite easy to slide along actually. It's well, I mean it is until I get to about there and then it's carpet. So I've only got a plastic mat underneath this bit. Okay. Let's work this out. So the pocket itself, we go back to this one, is this width. And I'm not going to do that end bit. So I don't think he needs that really. I mean he might, but I don't think he does. There we go. So it's only going to be, it's got to be enough for your mobile phone. I mean, look, that's all you need, don't you? I mean, that's more than enough. Snippy, snippy, snippy. Stick that off. Voila. There you go. So let me just check this out. So it's big enough for your mobile phone, which is what you want. I don't need it too big across here. I've got the zip. Where's the zip? There. There's the zip. The blue zip's going to look really good. So that's that one there. That one's there. Okay. I think we're good to go. We're good to go to make this little pocket for the front. So that can go there. Okay. Now I can put that there. So I'm going to crazy patchwork those two little bits. And oh, now this would look well, wouldn't it? I might do this bit first actually, because yeah, look. Okay. Let's get a bit of this is going to be proper scrappy, this one on the front. No. I kept it in zigs in the blanket stitch, didn't I? It's like, no, that is not what I want. I want a straight stitch. I've still got to put my bundle of fat quarters away. I need to put that away at some point. Lovely. Looking good, looking good. We're going to get some more. I only want like a little bit. No. Is that the same as that one? Oh, yes. I know what we can use. Which a lot off is this bit. Yes. I wonder whether I might snip off that. Don't really need that in the pocket, do we? Really? Put that in there. So now that's going to go back to there. Ooh, hold on. See, what you can do is, I mean, obviously I've got really just like a small bit of wadding, and I'm trying to work out to use this bit of fabric to the maximum capacity I can. So if I stitch it across there, and then when you flip it back, there's going to be a gap there, which you don't want. So let me try it this way. Now that would work. Okay. I think you do. We put a little bit of flowers on it. A little bit of flowery, Liberty. fabric. Could do like a little bit. I've got these little squares of blue, and that could go there to come over that way. Now that would look very cute, wouldn't it? I must say, oh, hold on. Okay, no, it's fine. I got a plan. I always have a plan. I must say that actually this is one of my favourite things to do. One of my favourite things to do is doing scrappy quilting. Look, really great, really great. So I'm going to have to kind of ping that back a little bit. Where's my unpicker? There's my unpicker. And then fold that in. Really, it's quite small, but I think it would work. There you go, look. There you go. Okay, so all I've got to do there is one little line of the blanket stitch. Right, it's got stuck. It's got stuck. Let's just move it on a little bit. There we go. It's a tiny... Voila. Hello, CC of 5. How are you? Haven't seen you in a little while. Hope you are good. Okay. I'm going to scrappy, very, very scrappy pocket right now. So I'm going to trim it back to where my wadding was. There. Okay. So now I need to find, obviously, another bit of fabric is going to go on there, and it can be anything because it's going to be the inside. But what I will do is I'm going to get this one, which is another Liberty one. Oh, is that long enough? Oh, look at that. That is purely jammy. That is, I did not plan that one. These things keep happening. Why does it keep happening? That's amazing. So I'm going to stitch it all the way around and then turn it through. Sorry, I'm just thinking actually I probably need to go halfway in and leave a, yeah, turn it through that way. That's it. So hopefully, hello Neve, welcome to you. Hope you're good. Hopefully it is going to be enough for you. For his phone, actually, I don't know what phone he's got in honesty, but yes, if you're just joining now, if you've never met me before, my name is Rachel and I'm the CEO and founder of the So Happy Quilters Association. I'm currently making a scrappy denim bag for Louis, who is helping me out at our quilt show, so he can put bits and bobs in it for the show. So that is what we're doing. And our quilt show is in 2 weeks' time. It's 2 weeks today. And our tickets are still discounted to the 29th of August. It's at the Brighton Racecourse because I'm from the South Coast and I'm from Brighton. And that's why we are having our first quilt show in 14 years. It is going to be incredible. So now I'm going to turn this through. Hopefully this will work. Hello, Lauren. Welcome to you. Hope you're good this afternoon. Yeah, so it's quite sunny here at the moment, actually. I'm just thinking that I might be getting a little bit too cold with my aircon on. So I do have my aircon and my fan. I don't have my second fan on, so it's not that cold. But, right, I'm going to turn this through. Turn that one through. And this one through. Yes, if you want to share my live, please do. Thank you as well for liking it. And if you haven't followed me before, please follow me as well. If you want to follow on any of our social media platforms, we have got every single one going, whether you like YouTube or Lemonade or Blue Sky or TikTok. We are on those. And I can't believe, actually, I just realised, oh, no, September. September's our 18-month birthday. I was thinking, is that our 18-month birthday? Right. Nice. Very nice. Does the phone Oh, blimey. It's actually going to be a bit tight, but I think it'll be all right. I mean, he can put his phone inside, the worst case. You know, it's for other incidentals, shall we say. Okay. So I'm not going, do I need to top stitch it? I don't think I do at the moment, because we're going to put in, we're going to be putting the zip on it. Where's my zip? Right. So the zip, I'm just going to put a quilter's clip on it for now. Sometimes I use clips and sometimes I use pins. I mean, I generally do prefer clips, but you do find that clips will move. So I'm going to pop, that's going to go on there, and then we're going to flip it back. That's it. That's how we're going to do it. So I'm going to put the zip on the back, on the pocket, run that through there. This is going to be like a little pocket on the front. It's not a massive pocket. And actually, I was just thinking, denim makes it, okay, get it started. Denim obviously makes it a lot thicker, doesn't it, the pocket? So we probably could have done it without wadding. We easily could have done that without wadding, but it's okay. You're probably wondering, why am I not doing a stitch around there? Well, I don't need it. Hello, Maria. How are you? Hope you're good. Yes, I don't really need to do a stitch around this bit, because when I stitch it down on the bag anyway, that is going to more than cover what you need to stitch. I mean, you could if you want to, but, you know, it's like an extra layer of stitching you don't need to do, really. So are you good, Maria? How are you? Ah, thank God for 1 month. Yay. That's exciting. That's exciting. Did you get sent that by TikTok? Did they send you a, you've been in the fan club for 1 month? Oh dear. Right. Okay. So I'm going to leave that for now. That's going to go on there. Now we're going to do the back. Good. Yes, I'm very good. Thank you, Maria. I've been really, really busy. It's 2 weeks to our quilt show today, and I've had such a wonderful week of like picking up quilts and quilts being delivered and raffle prizes being delivered and sorting out stuff in the room, and it's been lots and lots of fun. That's all I'm going to say. Lots of fun. And so yeah, this time 2 weeks time we'll be in full pelt of our show. So now on the back, I'm going to do, let's do the hearts. I like the hearts. And I hope you're good as well, Maria. Have you had a good week? Let's do the hearts. I had a little panic then, thinking I'm in what do you call it, mode? Blanket stitch mode. Blanket stitch mode. I'm like, no, I'm not in blanket stitch mode. I'm in normal stitch mode. So this is going to be the pocket. There's going to be, you said a good job. I love that. This is going to be the pocket. It's going to be on the back of the bag. I can't remember if I did. Did I do the one on my bag in violin? So I just watched my cat. My cat, she was very naughty earlier, Jinxie cat, because she ran out. The postman arrived with the cellophane and she ran out the front, and I was like, what? And my husband was like, she was just sitting on the doorstep. I was like, I didn't see her. She's so naughty. She's so naughty. Anyway, you made it through the weekend. Oh, you made it through the week so you can enjoy your weekend. I love that. Yeah. Well done. Sometimes that's all you can do, is just try and make it through as best as you possibly can. And just trim off the edge. There we go. Right. So we're going to turn this through. So I need to put another backing fabric on there. Again, I think it needs to be a thin fabric to be able to pull it through. Well, we've got a nice flowery one. I've got to be, I'm a bit conscious as well that we are going to need a lining for this bag. And we're probably going to have to stitch, I think, loads of like these together. Obviously, I'm not doing denim as the lining because I think denim would be too thick. So I'm going to go for Definitely a blue, but I'm going to do it that way so I can see it. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be lots of bits stitched together to make the lining. That's for sure. What am I making? So I'm making, Maria, I'm making a bag. Did you see my bag I made the other night? I don't know if you saw that one. So I'm making a second one. So I've got a lovely kid called Louis that's coming to help me at the quilt show. He's going to be my right-hand person, helping me out bits and bobs. Oh, you didn't see it? Oh, so if you go onto my YouTube channel, which incidentally hit 2.5 million views yesterday, so I was very, very excited about that. Go onto there. Go to the live, you'll see my bag that I made. So my old one, hold on. This is my, oh, you didn't see it either. Okay. So this is my old one that I had from before. And I've had this for a while. It's been washed and washed and washed and washed. And it's got like a pocket on the back there. And then it's got a pocket on the front. It's got pockets inside. And but I've made a brand new one. And it's on my, so go to my YouTube, click on live and find the violin handbag, it's called. I think it's called the Starville handbag, and I've done it with a pink strap. Anyway, so long story short, picking up stuff off the floor. I'm now making. So I've got Louis who is helping me out at the quilt show, and so I'm now I'm making him a bag so he can put like all of our bits and bobs that I'm going to need to use during the show. That's basically what this is all about. So I'm making another one for him. And I've ordered the strapping as well to go on it. He's going for a blue. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. So it is a scrappy, crazy patchwork handbag, or like a crossbody bag. It's not really a handbag. It's more like a crossbody bag, in all honesty. And I've done his in denim because the denim it's really nice. The blue. I mean, I'm kind of thinking, oh, I did mine in a Liberty fabric with all my Liberty scraps. So yeah, just thinking, I just want to make sure I catch that edge. That's for sure. You got yourself in a predicament. Go on then, Maria. I love a predicament. What is your predicament? Hello, Sim Studio. Welcome to you. So if you're just joining now, if you haven't met me before, my name is Rachel, and I am sewing a scrappy denim handbag right now. Or I should say actually crossbody bag. You've joined a bag swap, and the girl have to make a bag for. Right, go on. Next. Next comment, please. You joined a bag swap. Wow. Wait, I mean, where did you? Is a professional leather bag maker? Oops. Well. Where is this bag swap? What, in the UK, or is it? I can't remember where you are, Maria. You're not in the UK, are you? I mean, where is it? US. Oh, we don't do such fancy stuff over here, just so you know. I mean, maybe I could do something like that. Wow. Oh dear. It's on TikTok. Oh right. Well, the bag swap is on TikTok. Oh dear. Well, you know what? At the end of the day, I'm sure that even if she is a professional leather bag maker, anything you make should be delighted with. I mean, she should be delighted with it because it's handmade by you. I mean, I would be. I'd be like over the moon. Like my friend made me like a little sewing kit recently, and I'm like over the moon with it because my friend made it. And I just think, yeah, you just love that. Okay. So I hope your skills don't even come close to us. Oh dear. It'll be all right. Do you want me to make it, Maria? Should we say you made it? Would you like one of these? They say, look what I made. Look what I made. I mean, are you allowed to do that? Get someone else to make it. I mean, right. So this is the back pocket. And I'm going to do a top stitch. This one definitely does need a top stitch all the way around it. I need to put some pins in this though, because I'm thinking I'm going to put quilters clips on it, but that's not going to work, I don't think. You was very proud of your bags until you saw hers. You should be very proud of your bags. Just, be proud of your bags. Just be like, this is my bag. Right, so look, so now I've got to turn this back through because we got a tiny little thing going on here. It's not a hole. I just haven't caught the denim. See, I'm not used to actually sewing with denim. That is the thing. I'm not used to sewing with denim. I sew all my patchwork, you know, my patterns onto my dresses that are denim, but I'm not used to actually physically sewing with denim. So that is why I think I'm just like, I haven't got that. Let's see if that'll work. If not, we've got to turn it all the way through. Oh, I'm sure it'll be fun, Maria. Just like, you know, hold your breath. She will love it. She will love it. But hey, you know, you're going to get a nice bag then. that's the bonus. Where is? I'm gonna have to try and find this bag swap business on TikTok. Send me a link to it, Maria. I'd love to see it. Hello, Darlene. Welcome to you. You can only do your best. Absolutely, that is all we can do. We can absolutely do our best, and you know, maybe embellish it with something. Oh my goodness me, that is even. Did I did that side? It's like literally. Okay, I think what we're going to have to do is I'm going to have to unpick this. I'm starting to think I don't like sewing with denim. No, it's all right. It's just literally not caught that little tiny bit there. We do a little. It's just like a, you know, there's a tiny bit. You add matching accessories. Amazing, amazing. That's what you should do. Yeah. What accessories are you going to do? Like a little purse, like a little, I don't know, little sewing kit maybe. That would be cute, wouldn't it? Do a little sewing kit to match it because she won't be thinking of that. That's what I would do. I would do. I do love little matching accessories. I must admit, I do love you know, a little matching thing. Right, I'm literally taking this right back to there because I can see that one slipped. This is what happens when you are not expecting things to move. A chapstick bow, very nice, very nice. Love that. I'm just visualising you in your gold trainers, Sharon, just so you know, wearing with your looking forward to seeing gold trainers. I hope you're wearing them to our quilt show. Yeah, so I'm giving lots of ideas to Jenny over on YouTube about what she can do with her denim. Lots of bags. Right. Okay. That's better. Right, okay, we're gonna do that all over again. A scrunchy keychain. Love that, love that. What about matching sewing kit? Do a matching sewing kit, like a little sewing roll. I don't know if you've seen my sewing rolls. They're quite easy to make. A matching, got a matching sewing kit with your bag. I love that. So what's the deadline? Is there a deadline to get it finished? I've turned it back through, as you can see. We're literally going to stitch that bit again. I'm going to make sure that the denim is well and truly caught. I'm not going through that again. September the 28th. Okay, so there's a bit of time. There is a bit of time, so that's good. Nice. Is this like a new thing then that's like popped up out of nowhere, little bag swap, or is it like a constant American thing that you guys get up to? We have had we did, yeah, you can do. You love your gold trainers. Wear them, Sharan, wear them, wear them. We did have what did we do once? We did I think last year we did two back swaps at a quilting bee. Oh wow. I think we did like a sewing swap of something last year. I haven't had, because I've been obviously so busy organising the quilt show, I haven't had time to think about that in all honesty. And thinking, and also it does take quite a lot of coordination doing a swap. So yeah, I mean I'm much happier signing up for one than actually organising one. Right, has this worked? Yes, it has worked. Thank goodness for that. Now, I'm just thinking. Now, originally the plan was the bag is going to go that way. It might actually now be going that way. We're going to work that one out. That's the inside of the. No, this is the pocket. This is not the bag. This is the pocket. So, I'm going to put I'm going to put my Quilters clips. Or should I put pins? No, I'll put pins. Let's put pins into that because it's very, very fiddly. Yeah, okay. And then I do need to do a top stitch. But before I do the top stitch, I need to work out where it's going to go. So here is the bag coming back in with the pieces. So let's have a little bit of a tidy up. So we don't need the denim. Have you ever made a tulip bag? No, I've not made a tulip bag. I've made, I mean, I think, does it like, do you mean like when you tulip bag, do you mean like a present bag? I've made one that looks like a present when you pull it up and it looks like a flower, but it's like a present bag. I've made one of those before. So I don't know. You might have to send me a photo. Send me a photo. Hello, brown sugar. Welcome to you this afternoon. Hope you're good. Okay, so I'm going to keep all of these pieces together, my fabric Liberty pieces, because I'm not going to put denim on the line on the inside. I think that's going to be too thick, in all honesty. I mean, there is that bit. I suppose you could have that bit. You can have that bit. That bit, that bit, that bit. Right. Oh, you sent it. Amazing. I'll go and have a look. When I come off my live stream, I'll go and have a look. Sounds very exciting. I mean, it might, obviously we have different names to what you guys in America have. So it might be something I have made, but I might have a completely different name for it. Right. I'm going to put all that away later. So that's my lining. Now, here's what we need to work out. So that's the top of it. I'm going to put some clips across the top. I'll pick up my clips. I should just move them to here, but I'm thinking if I move them over to here, I know what's going to happen. That was not helpful. I'm going to move them again. I just want to make sure the fabric is up to the top. And we're going to put that there. Oh my goodness me, what is going on with my quilters clip? One's gone flying, one's now broken. That's ridiculous. What is happening? Obviously I need new ones, don't I? And it is quite, yeah. Anyway, okay, so that's the top there. So I need to trim off the edges. I need to trim the whole thing, and it's very simple. It doesn't have to be line by design. It looks fancy. Okay, I mean, it might be what I'm thinking. I think it might be what I'm thinking of, but we call it something different. So I'm just going to now trim the edges, and then we're going to work out those boxy corners. They're going to need a bit of space, because obviously I do have the Scrap Fabric Love quilt out there, don't I, at the moment? So I mean, I could go and do this out there, but I'm not going to, because it means moving the quilt. And it's enjoying its little holiday in Brighton at the moment. Oh, it's very, 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 very blue. Very, very blue. Trim off all the edges. Going all over the floor. But that's okay. And get the Hoover out yet again. Yeah, I look forward to seeing that actually when I come off my live stream later. Definitely will. Right. I'm actually going to do it this direction. Do it on the inside and work out where the box corners are going to be. So that's going to be there. That's going to be there. Let's put another. That's not going to work. That is not going to work because we've got to go the other way. Hello, blessed mess. How are you? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. How are you? Hope you're good on this lovely Saturday. Well, it's afternoon for us. I'm assuming it's morning for you, or late morning for you. We are on 4:30 here on the south coast of the UK, and I'm just trying to get a bag made for Louis to have at my quilt show. I'm going to get the 1/2 inch ruler. Or the inch ruler, I should say. I think an inch is going to be all right. Now I need to find oh my goodness me. Honestly, this bit here is a complete utter mess. This actually completely needs tidying up. Right. Ah. So I think I'm going to go. I'm thinking. I'm thinking. Do I go an inch? That's an inch there. Because then if I go an inch there, I mean, I think that'd be fine. I think just taking off an inch on the corners, the four corners. Right. I'm just going to go for it. My instinct is do an inch. Because on mine, I think I went wider. But I think an inch is going to be fine. I always kind of like listen to my instincts. If I'm thinking do an inch, then do an inch. Ah, thank you so much for that. Well, how are you? Are you good? Have you been busy? What's been going on in your life? This lovely, lovely Saturday. So I'm going to snip out this. So wish me luck on this bit. Because once this is out, this is not going back in again. And then what we'll do is we'll work out, you have no clue. You had no clue that your name was British until Maria discovered more about your ancestry. Your name is very British, Maria. Is very British. I mean, I think it's also Italian as well. Maria's quite Italian. But yeah, nice. So what ancestry have you got then? Where are they? I could go on a little hunt for you, Maria. Find your British ancestry. I think we're all connected, aren't we, at the end of the day? Been slow, go here. We're going, I inspire you to get busy. Well, you know, blessed mess, think about organising a quilt show, then you'll be busy. Yeah. So we've got our quilt show in 2 weeks' time, 2 weeks today. I cannot believe it. It's going to be unbelievable. So I am going to live stream it. It will only be over on YouTube though. I don't know how we're going to do TikTok as well. We might not be able to, but we'll see what we can do. Okay. There we go. So I've done that. So now I am definitely going to have a big old tidy up. I think, oh, okay. Your last name. Oh, Birchfield was the most prevalent. Oh, who knew? Who knew? Where did my pockets go? What did I do? Oh, there they are. I think, where are they? They're covered up by the fabric for the lining. So no, I haven't done the pocket for the lining, so we do need to do that. So the first thing to do is work out, is that going to go there or is it going to go there? Oh, I think it's got to go there. Look, I think we're good on that. Yeah. Look at that. Okay. So I do need to do a top stitch. So I just need to run a top stitch across there. Wales. As in, yes, Wales is the most prevalent. Oh, so you've got Welsh ancestry. Wales is a very nice part of the UK, just so you know. Right. So, hello, Sadie Rose. Welcome to you this afternoon. Hope you're good. Okay. So I've done the top stitch. So the pocket, originally we were going that way, weren't they? Now we're going that way. So you can see that. So we were going that way. Now we're going that way. Which I think is fine. I think it's absolutely fine. So I just got to make sure we don't go in line. Actually, I do need the ruler. It would help if I got the ruler again, just to make sure I don't go anywhere. I think it needs to go there. That one there, and that one there. Okay, so it can come over slightly. Slightly. Not a lot. Not a lot, but it can come over slightly. Amazing. So that's good there. Get in the back. Right, fine. That's near the bottom. Yeah. I try and work out, okay, can you get your hand in the back? Is it too close to the bottom? What's going to happen? Now I'm going to pop the pins in it just to hold it in place. And I haven't done that top stitch because I top stitch the top of the pocket, but I haven't done an all round stitch for the whole thing because you don't really need to, because you're just going to do an extra line. So I'm going to stitch like down there, around there, and up there. So that's in place. So now I'm going to do the front. Let's flick over to the front. The front. Oh, you know what I did? You know what I've done? I've pinned it to the wrong side. That's what I've done. That is not good. Let's go back. I was thinking, oh, where's that gone? This is going to be really smart, this bag. Might have to keep it for myself, Louis. Don't know if I'm going to give it to you. Hello, Castillo. Welcome to you. I'm going to put that there. Okay. And that one can go there. Oh, I've really, when I sew that, I've really got to make sure I get that in. Now, that's a bit interesting, actually, because I reckon I'm not going to, I need to trim that. I definitely need to trim that. Right. I'm doing it now, because if I don't, can you see that? Look, so the bottom's okay, but the top is a slight, see that little edge there? I'm going to trim that off now. Then it'll be easier. That was what I was talking about earlier when I was thinking, do I need to put another bit of fabric there? I just don't want to not catch it. That's better. I'm happier with that. Okay. Let's go back. Back to your positions. Back to where he was, everybody. And, okay. Right. So that, give my ruler again. Hello, Angela. Welcome to you. So if you're just joining me now, and if you haven't followed me before, please do click on the follow button or the subscribe button, whichever channel you are on, wherever you want to watch me. And if you haven't met me before, my name is Rachel, and I am the CEO and founder of the So Happy Quilters Association. I'm just making a bag for one of my team for our quilt show, which is quite exciting. I'd come slightly. There we go. Amazing. Okay. Right. Back to where we were, everybody. We're back to where we was. So I'm going to pop a pin in that. It's you know, this is going to be really interesting because we're going through the violin style veil, right? And obviously the denim. That's a lot for my sewing machine to go through. But we'll see. We'll see how it does. Okay. Oh, I've done it again. Nobody's watching me. I've done it again. I've pinned the back pocket to the front. Right, we're just gonna do that. Let's just do that in a minute. Let's just do I need a snack? Do I need a biscuit? Okay. All right. So this is the front. So that is the zip there. And this is the other pocket, which is going to go there. And let's go a bit of another zip in there. Okay. Right. So now what I need to do is flick it back to here. Just going to put a little pin line in that just to see if that is in the right position before I go stitching it in. Yeah, I think that's okay. I mean, it could be a little bit too high, but I think it's okay. Okay, let's stitch that in. I need to just undo that zip. Hello, Lyndon. Welcome to you. Hope you're good this afternoon. There's a lovely sunny Saturday. Right, let's do the zip. Ooh, making an interesting noise. It's like a whoosh noise. It's like a whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Fascinating. So as I get to close to the end of the zip, what I'm going to do is I lift up my presser foot, find where the zip is, just move it back. It could be a bit of a problem because there is not actually much room to maneuver. Okay, right. So as it's not going to work, what we're going to do, we're going to put it down. We're going to cut it. There's not a problem because I'm not going to see the stitching because it's on the other side. And then we're going to move the zip back out of the way, and then we can carry on. Right. Amazing. So, here comes lovely Jessica. So now you see what it is. So I've obviously basically I've put the zip in reverse. So I've stitched it down there. Then I'm going to flap that bit over. And now all I need to do is stitch it all the way down there. And there's your pocket on. It's pretty genius, really. I just came up with that random idea one day. I was not showing it at all. I just thought, well, surely it would work if I did that. And sure enough, it does. So now this is going to be really, really interesting. Okay, hello, Jessica. Thank you so much for sharing my live. How are you, my lovely? Hope you're good. So now this is going to be really interesting because we're going to go through all that denim. We're going to go through the style wheel. Let's see. Just going to do myself a little knot stitch at the top. Right, here we go. I might need my little pokey tool thing. Ooh. I mean, it seems to be all right. It seems to be coping. Seems to be fine. Ah, thank you so much for liking my live. If you want to share it as well, then please do. Oh my goodness me, it's 4:45. How can it be 4:45? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I said I'd go about 5. You know, I mean, I might stay on to 5:30. We'll see how we get on. I mean, I may well carry on with this tonight. But I'll show you before I go. I'll show you that quilt. Right. So now remember, I didn't do a top stitch to encase the hole at the bottom of the pocket. So I'm just making sure I do catch that bit. Now the interesting bit of this is going to be, can he fit his phone in it? But I'm going to do an inside pocket as well. So worst case, it can go on there, can't it? Ooh. Ooh. Oh dear. Ah, thank you, Jessica, for sending a heart. That's very kind. Now I'm going to move the zip out the way. Time flies when you're having fun. It sure does. Sure does, Sandra. Sure does. And you're watching me painstakingly try and get through this all these layers of denim and all these layers of Styleville. I think I can only go to the top because of where that zip is. Right. Gonna put my little lock stitch on again. Amazing. Was it you, Sandra, that was suggesting about using the fabric glue? Do you remember last time when I did it the other night and you said about using the fabric glue? I might do that. I actually might do that because I have got some fabric glue sitting there, so we could do that. Okay, voila. So one pocket. Ah, thank you, Jessica. One pocket is on. Now let's see. Where's my phone? I mean, oh, it will. Well, I mean, at a squeeze. I mean, look. It actually will. It actually will fit in the pocket. Hurrah. Okay. So now we'll put the back pocket on. Yes, you started using it for the hexie. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Is it? Do you remember like this bit? Remember when I did the zip there? We were saying about gluing it down. I think I might do that. So I'm just. It's really difficult. It looks to me like it's gone on wonky, but I don't think it has because I think the fabric isn't straight anyway. So I think that is fine. Right. Obviously, this is a hand sewn bag, people. So we're going to do the same thing on this side. This is the back pocket. That's the back pocket. Hello, Steph. How are you? Hope you're good. Right. Now, all that measuring that I did earlier, and now I'm going to start all over again with the measuring. So I think that's about right. It's about 1 inch and about a smidge. 1 inch and about a quarter. Okay. So that's fine. I just want to make sure that it's straight there. It's a bit my eyes are a bit like woo because it's all the fabric is not straight itself. Let's pop a little pin. So now we're going to put this pocket on. That should be good because then you can put bits and bobs in the back. Have you decided your day off? Yes, Jessica, I have. I'm just checking in with my my TikTok secretary. So, I mean, actually, they're not days off because I've got filming, and I've got to go and take quilts to be long armed. So basically, I would not be live tomorrow night because I'm having meetings. I've got meetings with my my team about our quilt show. So I'm only live streaming tomorrow morning, and then Monday I'm going to Essex, so I will not be live streaming on Monday, and then I will also not be live streaming on Thursday next week because I'm going to London. So they're not actually my days off, but so no Monday, no Thursday, essentially. There you go. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, I mean, well, I'm saying no to Monday because I don't think I'm going to get back in time because I've got like a two and a bit hour drive to get to Essex, and I think I'm going to be back too late. This is very interesting. So we're going through 2 layers of style feel, okay, and obviously we're going through layers of denim. I just want to make sure that is, as that side is now stitched, I can give it a little wiggle basically and just make sure that it is straight up there. Give my other ruler. No Monday, that's it. No Monday. Yeah, that's it. The 24th and the 27th. Yeah, that's it. No to the 24th and no to the 27th. Rachel is filming and traveling. Amazing. There you go. Look. So that, I'm just going to pop a pin in there. Just so that doesn't move. Okay. Now we're going to go down this side. Oh, this bit I'm going to be really careful of because this is the bottom. This is the bottom where I turned it through. Hope you're doing travels whilst also working. Thank you very much. I mean, I'm driving to Essex, but I'm not driving to London, so that's helpful. I will be. I don't know what am I going to do in the car. I've got no rosettes to make. I've got nothing for that. I got no. Might just do some everyday sewing, you know, when I'm in the car when I go to London. I might like that. I could take some of my Somerset quilt. Could do some of that. That would be good. Right. Amazing. So the back pocket is on. How far is Essex? Oh, to London. Oh no. So no. I'm not going Essex to London. I'm going from my house to Essex and home, and then my house to London and home. No, I can't. Unfortunately, I won't be going. I will not be able to do that. I wish I could, but I can't. No, so Essex is 2 hours. This is about where I'm going is about 2 hours from my house. But I'm picking up Beryl on the way, so there's a little bit of a stop off. And then, but London, well, you know, London can be 4 hours, Jessica, in traffic. We could spend like an hour and a half driving into London, and then another hour and a half trying to get through London. Or even 2 hours trying to get through London. London can be horrendous. Anyway, so that's the pack. That's the pocket on the back. That looks good, doesn't it? That's the pocket on the back. That's the pocket on the front, and it's going to go like that. That's how big it's going to be with that in there. I'm quite liking that. So the next job is to do the I'll answer that question just 1 minute, bless you, miss. Next job is to do the lining. So yes, so the answer basically is 4 hours all the time from Philadelphia. Oh yeah. It could be, you know, be mad. The thing is, as you know, my daughter's a wheelchair user, so if it's just me on my own, it could be difficult. I can go on the train, but it's quite difficult if you're a wheelchair user to go into London. In all honesty, it's not the greatest of things. But this is yes, my thread storage. Yes, you're absolutely right. Yeah, she is, Jessica. Yeah, we're gonna have a little day out. I'm gonna have a day out with that. The storage behind It did come from a shop that's closing down, blessed mess. It did. And actually the lot that's over there also came from a shop that's closing down. And so that's how I found it. And Dee says, filtered, fired. Oh, I went, so how was the bottom of the bag? How was the bottom of the bag? Oh, at the bottom of this bag. It's working out quite well, I think. My next stop is she does, yeah. She gets out and about, don't worry. She always gets out and about. So right. I'm now going to work out how I'm going to make this lining, because I've got various bits and I want to try and use as much as I can. So I think I'm going to have to do is stitch pieces together to create the backing, and then we're going to have to go and iron it. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. So what have we got? Let's see. What have we got? What have we got? We got that bit. We got this bit. Oh, okay. I got 2 bits of it. Oh, I don't know what. Something's being filtered. Hello, Noakes. Welcome to you. Something is being filtered over on TikTok. Don't know what that was. Yes, I could literally just, obviously, you. What did you say, Jessica? Message it to me. Message it. Don't put it on the thing. They got you for something. What's I saying? Yeah, so I could have gone and got the fabric, you know, that's on the rolls out there. Oh, he didn't like the word use, right? Okay, but I thought, well, you know what? As this is a scrappy bag, then I might as well make the lining scrappy, and then also, yeah, this is going to need a pocket as well. So I need to work out where that pocket's going to go. I'd like to do that slightly bigger. Do I do it in wadding? I mean, does have much better. You're going to clean the garden up, but you're still listening. Oh, go and clean the garden. Go and clean the garden. I'm just sorry, just trying to think. Do I do it with wadding? I mean, I might do it wadding. I might not. We'll think about that. Now, is that wide enough? Do we think that is wide enough? Let's see. If not, we've got another piece here. I love all my lids of scrappies. Oh, I think it is. I think it's wide enough. It is actually wide enough. Is it long enough? That is the other question. Right. Yep, it is wide enough. It is long enough. Okay, so I need to go and iron this. And thank you so much, Dee, for liking my live. Just going to sip my tea. Right. We need to go and iron this. I'm going to unplug you guys. Actually, I'm going to go and turn my aircon off. It's actually a bit chilly. Oh my goodness me. It's going to be so cold. Right. My aircon is going off. What is the little thing on top of your machine? Yes, it's a little sewing machine pin cushion. Let me just turn my aircon off. Hold on. That's better. Yes, there's a little sewing machine pin cushion. I know, it's very cute. I got given it actually when I went to Liverpool to go and visit the Proud Lounge guys. We sew too. They make them on their 3D 3D printer thing. So yeah, it's very cute. The little pin cushion. You gotta wait for the iron. The iron's not heating up. We're actually almost in time for chirpy. Look, we're nearly on chirpy time, aren't we? Actually, while we're here, I'm going to go and grab that bag and lay it up on here and see if I can, because I don't want to lay. Do we lay in the other room? Oh, we could do. Are you still there, Sandra? Let me know you're still there, because we'll show you that quilt. I know you said you missed it earlier. I think Jessica missed it as well. You missed the quilts. You are right. Okay. Hang on. I'm just going to actually. Do you know what we'll do? Let's just get this. I'm just going to lay this on here. Then what we'll do? I'm just going to get this prepped. So we'll get this prepped ready for tonight. You also miss quilt. You also quilt as well, Laura? I'm going to lay my bag. So this is my outer bag. It's looking good, isn't it? It is looking good. So that's the back. That's the front. And this is going to be the lining. So he's got Liberty lining and Liberty lining. And I'm going to lay that on there. Oh, very nice. Right. Oh, hang on. Get that off. We'll be here for Chirpy. We're here, Chirpy. And then we're going to the other room. And I'm gonna, oh, hello, Wasim. How are you, Wasim? Hope you're good. So I'm just going to trim this. Listen to Chirpy. We're going to the other room. I'm going to show you that quilt, okay? I will show you the other quilt. And then I'm probably going to leave it there till tonight because I'm back on live at 8 o'clock tonight. This is quite helpful, laying on here. I could lay it on the other table, but I've got the other quilt laying on there at the minute. The Scrap Fabric Love quilt. Voila. Come on, Chirpy Chirpy. We're all waiting for you. I'll move it. Actually, you guys can't see him. Hold on. Now, can you see him? There you go. You can all see him now. See the Chirpy Chirpy. Let's just pin that together. We'll keep those clips at the top. And then I'm going to turn it. Am I going to turn it? No, I'm just going to chop this bit out, which is that boxed corner. I don't usually cut things actually up on the ironing board, but needs must right now because I've got a big quilt on there. The bag is looking so pretty. You've been listening, trying to organise your storage in your craft room. I love that, Jenny. Love that. Yeah, we need to have like an official let's tidy up your sewing room day. What do you reckon? I know I definitely need one of those. Right, it has slightly moved. Come on, Chirpy Chirpy. Are you running late today? I think he's running late. He's running late, just so you know. He says, I want you to finish what you're doing. Voila. Okay. Come on, Chirpy Chirpy. He's definitely running late. He's waiting. Okay. Right, we're done now. So you now need to chirp. Because we're going to go into the room, or we're going to miss you. Okay. There he is. Your phone says 6. There he is. There's my little guy. Amazing. There you go. That's Chirpy. Let's go. I'll go and show you this quilt, and then we're going to finish until 8 o'clock. Look at this, Sandra and everybody. So this is the, hold on, I've got loads of scraps to put away. This is the Scrap Fabric Love Scrap Club quilt that's been made by, so if you go and look up Scrap Fabric Love website, and Kristen Hubert, she is a YouTuber, and so this quilt was on display in our category last year at the Joy of Sharing, the Festival of Quilts. So it's going to be on display at our quilt show. So I'm super excited about it being displayed. And she's probably better if I think it might be better if I come from that angle actually, just to show you. Let me just we got my room. We got my room this way. There we go. Yes, look. So now you can all see it. Look, isn't that amazing? It's so beautiful, really beautiful. It's really colourful, isn't it? Absolutely colourful. So so I'm just going to leave this one here for a little while, and then give it a little little bit of loving in my sewing room, and then I'm going to pack it away, ready to go to the quilt show. I'm going to go into email Krista now and say it's arrived. It's absolutely stunning. It really is lovely, and there's a lot of denim in it as well, which is really interesting because that's what we've been working on today, haven't we? Been working on our denim bags. Okay, so my lovely people, I'm going to leave you there, and I will see you later. I'll be back live at 8 o'clock, and we're going to carry on with Louie's bag, and we might get onto the Project Linus quilt as well that I need to quilt. Oh, and the raffle prizes. I mean, that's not urgent. So if we don't get done tonight, we'll do it. We'll do it tomorrow. But yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it? So it's absolutely gorgeous. What a gorgeous, gorgeous quilt. It really is just beautiful. Joy M. Love that. Okay, right. I'll see you later. See you later. See you at 8 o'clock. Bye.
Come along to our first So Happy Quilters Association quilt show at Brighton Racecourse. Tickets available on our website. You can find the So Happy Quilters Association on social media, and don't forget to subscribe.